we will throw down some sweet doors. Double doors.
Witness for the defense, Albus Percival Wulfric Brian.
Double doors. Hello and welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Hot Mike. I'm your host, Mike, and we're playing Project Hospital. Pick it up right where we left off. We have just designed our whole super lab area here. We got a big government grant last episode. Well, actually, first we spent a lot of money, and then we made a little more money, and we treated enough patients that the government decided, hey, we'll give you more money. So, now we are building a giant super lab. Have you ever watched the show House MD? And you saw they had these crazy labs that looked really freaking sweet. Basically, that looked like this with glass walls, glass doors, glass floors. Not really glass floors, but, oh my gosh, how impractical is this? Who cares? They're labs. They're going to have glass walls because they're going to look frickin' sweet. Like I said, super lab, everyone. That's a start. Holy cow, that looks cool. Should we put a door right across here and be like, lab area? That might be kind of cool. And then have a door across here that says radiology area. I think to do that, we need to build some walls. So build walls across here. We will throw down some sweet doors. Double doors.
Witness for the defense, Albus Percival Wulfric Brian.
Double doors. Yeah. Double doors, that's cool. Look at that. This is coming together, ladies and gentlemen. Coming together. We need to find out what's in a hematology lab here. And, you know, some of you might know what's in a hematology lab, but I only have a vague idea here, which is why we're going to really look at this hardcore. We need some lab desks. Obviously, in House MD, they're always at these fancy lab desks that are sort of lined up in whatever pattern you're going for here. But, you know, maybe we'll do some there. We can do some here. Maybe do some up against the wall. Just give them lots of space in the lab. I feel like they'll need quite a bit of space in this lab. We've got lab sinks, obviously, that we should probably place in a strategic area here, right along the wall there, which is pretty darn cool. Hematology analyzer, of course. Look at all this expensive equipment. That thing probably cost a lot of money. Only $1,200 bucks. Psh. In healthcare, please. That's cheap. Some glassware. You know, maybe we'll put some glassware next to that. Thermal cylinder. Sample storage. Oh my goodness, we need a fridge for the storage of samples. Maybe we should move one of those sinks, or both of them. Put our sinks next to the doors, perhaps. Maybe put one there. Sample storage can go right there. That was a lot. That was like $2,300 bucks. We need it to look really cool. I feel like that's definitely a good plan. If you are unsure as to what you need, obviously just put down all the cool stuff. So we'll go on here to our histology lab. Histology is the people who will study tissues, of course. And we also have microbiology, so studying like microbes and all that fun business. And we should probably just go for a similar design to what's on the other side here. And of course, oh, microscopes. Yes, those are fun. Put our red bin there. In case we need to dispose of some nasty stuff. A stool analyzer. Oh yeah. We gotta have a place to put the poo-poo first, though.
This one is eating the poo-poo all over the place.
So we have our sample storage. We have our stool analyzer right next to the sample storage. Medical centrifuge. Oh my gosh, look at how big that sucker is. How expensive is it? $799. Well, we've outfitted this lab and we've run out of money, ladies and gentlemen. So we're pretty close there, anyways. We need to hire some staff. Also, we need to fix some long-standing issues with staff. Here we are. We haven't had a staff hiring episode for a while. Now we need some technologists. Let's see. Ooh, Linda Williams looks pretty good here. She's a master scientist, 39, 84, and 25. Michael Moore. No social justice warriors. no social justice warriors. Michael Moore. You know what? I almost sort of want to hire him, except he works so slow. He lives far away. Lives in Michigan. Oh my God. You know what? If we could balance it out here, we'll throw Linda Williams in here, and then we'll throw Michael Moore over here on the night shift. I think we just got a government grant, so we could continue adding onto our lab here. Where were we? Medical centrifuge. Look at this thing. Look at how big this thing is. Oh, that's right. It needs to go on a floor. Holy shit. Now that is a lab that I would be happy to be in. As you could tell, I don't really know much about lab. We'll assemble here a fancy little waiting room. People are waiting for their specimens. They can have a look inside at Michael Moore analyzing their stool.
And this one smears the poop all over the other person's face. As if that is not enough, he puts the hand deeper.
And of course, we'll do our final lab here. Much in the same style as the labs before it here. Whoa, we need a fume hood for the microbiology lab here. Oh dear. Dear Lord. Dear Lordy. Lordy Lord. Do I have to delete that whole thing? Because I misplaced a microscope? It's unfortunate. I like to sow drama in the workplace. Oh my God. I like to sow drama in the workplace. And you can see here that we'll have some lovely lab techs looking at these microscopes. And across the way, there'll be some other lab techs looking at microscopes. And obviously, they will tussle eventually. We're setting them up for a tussle here, ladies and gentlemen. But, oh my God. What a monstrosity. Okay. Like I said, though, we're setting them up here for a little something. A little how do you do? A little hey, how are ya? That looks like a functioning lab department right there. And we've got like 33,000 left in the bank here. Obviously, we'll have to hire a couple people for each lab to sort of work in there. But it might almost be worth now trying to get a little bit more going with our different X-ray machines here. Oh, first we were going to take care of this issue. Switch you to the night shift, because if you look here, it shows Jordan Martin, the good doctor here, is a night owl. He works a lot better at night. And Richard Brown here, oh my gosh, this man is a specialist. So is Jordan Martin, but Richard Brown is a specialist who has a long commute, practical diagnoses, and he's a hedonist. Bet you he's been to hedonism too.
Do your dance. See, this is. Now, ladies, I can't comment, but.
We're going to switch her to the day shift. I feel like I probably intended to do that before, but, you know what, we'll switch them around, sort of so that, you know, this guy works more efficiently. Dana Scott, okay. Resident, I like it. Hard worker as well. You know what? We got some hard-working folks here, everyone. I feel like Jennifer Adams is also resident, so maybe if we hired Dana Scott to take over this office during the daytime, that might be awesome. So we'll put her there. And you know what? We will We will do so many more patients all at once, hopefully, here. Karen Lopez. Okay. Fellow. We have a fellow on in the daytime, so maybe we need a fellow on in the night. I wonder, though, if we're stacking up night shift too much here. Like, night shift is going to be so stacked now with the good doctor on at night. So maybe we'll just chill out. But I was looking there, and I was, like, very alarmed to see that they're like, hey, like, you will be doing 15 patients per day to get your new, your next thing. Which, you know, I have faith in our people. But, I don't know. We'll have to see. 15 patients is a tall order. We do also have another doctor's office here. Like, eventually we'll throw someone in there. I think it's a little bit smaller, though, than these other offices, so maybe we'll put whoever is on the shit list, we'll have to put them in here. If they show up late for work, I know you wouldn't, Davis, but if you show up late for work, he's a hard worker. I don't even need to threaten him. We need to hire more lab people, everyone. Look at that. So I think it's... Can you have as many lab people as there are computers in an area? So maybe I have to put a few more computers. We'll see how our lab is doing anyways. Jessica Davis. I wonder if she's related to Jordan Davis down here. Interesting. Master Scientist, Senior Scientist. So we can look at some of this stuff here. And we could see, you know, rest levels decrease slower. Rachel Anderson is looking pretty good. Biochemistry 38, cardiology, Oh, interesting. So there's very specific things that these folks can operate here. So we'll take a look. Like, I wonder what specific things they need to operate the stool machine. What is Michael Moore good at? He's good at biochemistry. Okay. I remember he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed there. But you know what? We can hire Kate Walker, scientist extraordinaire for our histology lab here. Increases the effectiveness of laboratory tests. Maybe we should throw Fraser Adams over here. Now, I wonder if we need to run all of these at night. Like, I feel like micro and histology don't necessarily need to be run overnight. I don't know. We'll find out. Look at that. Look at these fantastic labs and all these lab workers here. And of course, we've got this massive break room now, so we got no problems. How many staff do we have? That'd be a good thing to see here. Oh, look at that. We're net positive, I think. Should we pay back? I feel like we should pay back some of our loans. There we go. Pay back 20 big ones. Oh, look at that. We are double shifting our man here. Jordan Martin. He's probably not that happy about that, but he's getting paid $668 a day. Of course, Jennifer Adams, our doctor. She's a resident. Learning everything she can here from the good doctor, Jordan Martin. Oh, yeah. And then, looks like we should have a lab tech in here. I thought we said we hired one at night. Is this our lab guy? Michael Moore. Oh my gosh, he's making documentaries in his spare time here. He actually made it to work on time, though. Wow, looks like everyone just sort of chills on their free time at night here. Frank Walker is cleaning. This is another lookalike here. Look at this man, Frank Walker. Could potentially be another son of Jordan Martin. Jordan Martin could be getting around. You remember we had that patient that looked exactly like the good doctor. Oh, hold on here. We got some folks coming in on the night shift. It is 4 in the morning. And Patricia Johnson has decided to come in with pharyngitis. I totally realize now that we don't have anyone staffing this cleaning cupboard. But that's okay. We'll chill on that for a while. The clinic looks clean. No problems here. Oh, and here we go. The night shift is departing. They're just leaving this patient, Karen Johnson, with viral tonsillitis, hanging out in the lab waiting room. Michael Moore is like, heck no. My job is over here. I just make films, ladies and gentlemen. There's absolutely no one in the hospital, not a soul. This woman, Karen Johnson, could be an international criminal here to steal our centrifuge, and no one would even know, because there's no staff between the hours of 7 and 7:20. Of course, Peter Garcia, what a keener, the first to arrive here today. Margaret Clark also arrives. Jordan Davis, the man, the myth, the legend, he enters as well. Look at that, we've got all of our lab techs coming in here too today. Got the day shift for them. Dana Scott is coming on in here, our resident badass. Oh yeah. And Fraser Harris coming on over. Now, I don't know if I like these pink nurses' uniforms. Would I wear a pink nurse's uniform? Probably. But I don't know, like I always, just for some reason, and it's a trick of the eyes, but I'm like, Fraser Harris, although he has a mustache, I really have to like squint at the screen and make sure that it's actually Fraser Harris, because I'm like, wow, he looks a little bit like a lady. Okay, well, once again, it is time for me to end the episode. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you're liking the series here, if you're sticking with Project Hospital all the way to the end. Let me know. Let me know what I could be doing better. Let me know what you think of my my new hires here. Obviously, we are still hemorrhaging money, but like any good hospital, we're going to try and get those government grants to keep us afloat. And of course, I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe to the channel as well. Helps me out a lot. Takes you only a few seconds. Hit that little bell. That'll give you a notification every time a new episode of Project Hospital comes out, or any other series that you want to watch as well. So, thanks, and have a great rest of your day.